Grabe yung power. Sarap. A lot of power on top. You're already about to break some laws. Oh, iiwan ka niya eh, no? Oh, diba? Get a load of that. Ah! That quick shifter is money. Oh, ang sarap. Woo!
Yeah, I just wanna be forever young. Yeah, I just wanna be forever young. I'm off the ground, no one can stop me now. Yeah, I just wanna be forever young. I'm gonna be forever young. Yeah, I just...
Oy, testing. Testing natin yung MTO na yung pinsan ko. Oh shit. Alright, out of the gate. Out of the gate. Grabe yung power. Alright. Hello there, this is your boy Tito Pabs. And for today's video, nakaibang motor tayo. Nasa likod ko yung pinsan ko, yung may-ari nitong Yamaha MT-09. I think this is a 2021 model. Rinig na rinig nyo yung galit na makina. So first time kong matadrive or mararide itong big bike niya. It's my first time. So initial thoughts, or actually hindi ko alam ang sasabihin. So overwhelmed. Quick specs. MT-09 is rocking a 899cc. 900cc ka mo na lang. Oo. It has a quick shifter, auto blip. Siyempre nakakapanibago pa, kaya bagal-bagal lang. Yun nga, naka-quick shifter siya, so you don't need to even let go of the throttle. Nasanay lang ako na nasanay lang ako na nagbibitaw ng silinador dun sa XSR. Sarap. There. Actually pinapa-review sa akin ni Insan to eh. Oh. Well, I'm not reviewing this today. Ito is more of a ano ba to? Quick experience, ganoon. And truth be told, it's actually my first time riding a big bike. Well, na-drive ko na to, pero ano lang, dun lang sa kanto nila. Ayun, parang wala pang mga 1 kilometro, isang diretso, ikot, balik, ganun lang. So this is Yeah, this is the very first na big bike na na-ride ko na dito, open road, ganyan. So initial thoughts, kung meron kang experience like ngayon, XSR, MT-15, ganyan, you can ride this. You can absolutely ride this, no? For as long as you know how to respect the power available dito sa motor na to, then you're going to be fine. Oo. Yung hindi ka nangangamote, ganun. Hindi ka nagpapatata sa kalsada, then you'll be fine. And mind you, it has a lot of power on top. I'm currently on 6th gear, 3,000 RPM, at tumatakbo na tayo ng mga around 80 kilometers per hour. It's not even able to stretch, no? Stretch yung kanyang mga muscles. So I can only imagine kung gaano ka-bored ang pinsan ko kanina, sinusundan niya ako. Kasi yung sa XSI kasi ano lang yun eh, normal na takbuhan nyo yun, yung mga 80, 90, gano'n. Anything beyond that is asking for almost too much na. Eh ito, yung 80 kilometers per hour, parang bored na bored siya. Parang ayaw niya, ganun. Just like that. Oh, you're already about to break some laws. Oh dear. Pag first time mong mag-ride ang MT-09 and you're from MT-15 or XSR 155, the first thing that you need to keep in mind is to respect the motorcycle. This would have the tendency to leave you behind. Oh, iiwan ka niya, no? Pag nagulat ka, baka mangyari na mabitawan mo yung manibela, or much worse, hindi mo mabitawan yung manibela, pero kumbaga maitapon ka palikod, and then yung tatawag nilang whiskey throttle. Ayan. Initial thoughts ko, it has a very strong feel nung the bike wants to stand up. Or hindi na stand up eh. The handlebar, ang lakas nung feeling na gusto niyang i-auto correct yung steering mo, which is bumalik sa gitna. So pag nagka-counter steering ka, there's a strong, parang pakiramdam ko nilalabanan ko siya, ganun. And of course, this is of course normal, no? Kasi galing ako sa mas magaan, a lot lighter na motor. This has bigger tires, or wider tires, something that is expected, no? Physics 101. But so far I'm enjoying this. Riding comfort, it is much comfortable kumpara dun sa XSR. The seat feel is better. suspension is of course absolutely better. So you can see anyone riding this for an entire day na hindi ka masyadong nahihirapan and hindi ka naboboard. Because you have this. O, diba? Woo! Get a load of that. So currently, naka-rider mode number 2, which is the middle ground. One is the most, where the throttle is most responsive. Ayan, syempre ayoko subukan yun. Two is just fine. Number 3, I think, is what they call the rain mode. That quick shifter is money. So ito yung legit na quick shifter and the auto blip. No clutch. Ayan, pag mag-downshift ka lang, kailangan naka-close yung throttle. And the ECU would do its job to perform the auto blip for you. Just a few minutes into this ride, I can see how rideable an MT-09 is and how smooth the engine is. And by the way, this is a 3-cylinder. It's a cross-plane 3-cylinder that the MT-09, Yamaha is known for. Amazing. Di ba nakapa-English? Nakapa-English pa nga. And just like that, malapit na tayo sa San Jose. Santa Fe. This is something na unexpected kasi, no? Bigla niyang in-offer na testingin ko. Well, of course, I'm not one to pass up this kind of opportunity. So, malaking shoutout sa aking pinsan. So feel wise, hindi the size of the bike and the weight hindi ganoon kalayo. Alam ko sub 200 kg. I'm almost sure na sub 200 kilos tong MT-09 like 190 ganoon. And then the XSR I think is around 160, 170. So hindi siya, it's around the same neighborhood. Ang talagang nakakapanibago lang sa akin, number 2 things is yung medyo mas mabigat na feedback ng handlebar. pag you're trying to counter steer. And of course, obviously, the power. Oh, compare mo yung 155cc sa 900cc, almost a liter bike, no? Talagang ano, talagang ihahagis ka nito. Kaya nga sabi ko kung coming from MT-15, MT-03, XSR 155, no? Pwede mo i-drive. You can absolutely drive this. Actually, kahit nga newbie, basta marunong mag-clutch, mag-manual, kayang patakbuhin to, But the main thing that you need to remember is to just respect the power that this motorcycle has. So, konting ingat sa pagpihit, sa pagpiga. Kailangan mong ingatan yung pagpiga ng silinyador. And would it be a bike for beginners? Well, for me, absolutely not. No, I can imagine the experience that this would have brought me if this was the very first bike I rode, no? But can a beginner do it? Of course, di ba? Pag marunong ka mag-manual transmission na motorsiklo, you can absolutely do it. But to do it safely is a different story, right? To do it without hurting yourself, without putting anybody else in danger, that's yun nga, it's always a different story. It would take some time for anyone to get used to the joy of that shifting. Actually, feeling ko hindi ako makaka-move on dun sa sarap ng pakiramdam ng quick shifter, especially this one na naka full exhaust system siya. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, we are nearing Santa Fe town proper. Actually, ito town proper na. Ito, liliko na tayo, papasok ng Pangasinan Nueva Vizcaya Road, aka Malico Road, aka my happy place. Pero syempre, since we're still trying to feel this MT-09, takbong ano lang, takbong banayad. I'm so not used to seeing gear number 5. Usually naglalaro ako dito, naglalaro yung gearing sa XSR na around 3, 4 ganyan. Ito 5th gear. Parang boring na bored na bored siya sa buhay niya. Ganun ang ano eh. Parang bored na bored siya. Parang gusto niya sabihin, come on, I'm not built to run this slow. Ganun. Ako'y naninibago sa feel ng manibela. Ang bigat. Si Kupal kasi so ano eh, gaan eh. And then coming to this one, it feels alien ang dating. Pero that's not to say na mahirap kontrolin, no? It's just that first time ko nga eh, no? First time ko. Bakit ba? Wow, alikabok. But the thing is, this bike is really, totoo nga yung sabi nila, very agile siya. So you just need to get used to, yun nga, medyo kung galing ka talaga sa much lighter, smaller displacement bike, maninibago ka lang dahil parang ang bigat nung ano, ang bigat nung manibela. So just a few years ago, sabi ko balang araw, papasyal o dadaanan ko tong Maligo na naka big bike. So today, yeah, natupad. Although hindi pa rin yung big bike, no? Yeah, hopefully very soon. Malapit na ipupunta namin Insan. Yung kinakainan dito, sana may pagkain pa, no? Sakit sa puwet?
Walang kuya.
Okay, so pauwi na kami. Or pababa na kami. Kumain lang kami dyan sa may Cup of Stories. Tapos silog, tapos kape. Tapos yung napansin ko, yun din pala ang issue ng pinsan ko, no? Medyo nabibigatan siya sa manibela. Actually doon nang gagaling yung hesitation ko eh. Dahil parang pakiramdam well, on top of that, syempre gusto mong tawag ito, nag-iingat tayo. Dahil di sa atin yung motor. May kabigatan siya. Sabi ko nga kanina, it takes some getting used to. Kailangan mo lang sanayin yung sarili mo dun sa yung feel nung handlebar. Pero yung term na bagay sa kanya is compliant. Compliant, no? Very much. I can definitely see how someone na first time pa lang mag EMT-09 na may experience siyempre, no? Proper experience sa motor, and again knows how to respect the power nung makina. You'd easily fall in love with this if you're able to get past the yun nga, yung medyo kabigatan ng manibela. Ito hindi ko sure kung it's like a common thing sa mga bigger bikes, higher displacement na mga motor. Pero ang layo eh. Ang layo nung feel nung bigat. Ayan, sa mga experts po sa mga experts na sa big bikes, please share your thoughts kung normal ba, tama ba yung sinasabi ko na kailangan sanayin mo lang yung sarili mo dun sa medyo mas mabigat na feedback ng handlebar. Kasi yun ang hula ako eh. Kasi unang-una, it has wider tires. Tapos slightly heavier din mismo yung bike. So, is it to be expected na talagang medyo may kabigatan yung yung sinasabi kong mabigat yung manibela, it's kasi pag magka-counter steer ka, ngayon, sa mga sa mga hindi pa aware dun sa term na counter steering, ang motor, if you're already like more than 28 kilometers per hour, nagbabago na yung physics nung controls, no? In order for you to turn right, you need to push on the right handlebar. Push. So ibig sabihin, kung itutulak mo yung right side or right hand side ng handlebar mo, ibig sabihin tinutulak mo pa kaliwa yung handlebar. Pero that would make you turn right, 'di ba? Kaya tinawag na counter steering. Yan ang dapat alam mo. Yon. So it's when you counter steer, dun mo nararamdaman yung medyo may bigat. Medyo mas mabigat siya as compared sa XSR 155. Pero other than that, wala akong masabi. It is a really fun and enjoyable bike. This is coming from someone na hindi ko pa ma-extract yung potential ba. Not the full potential, kasi syempre if you do that, you'll be overspeeding and all that, diba? Ang sarap. Oo. I'm starting to enjoy I'm starting to enjoy it actually. Given the opportunity, bukas na bukas, diba, tatawag ako sa kung saang pinakamalapit na dealer ng Yamaha para umorder ng MTO na ini, no? It's really a joy to ride. This early, no? Wala pa yatang 3 oras kung na-experience. And it's actually and it really comes to life pag dito sa mountainous roads. See how compliant it is? It's very flickable. Oh, very, absolutely flickable. So nakababa na Santa Fe. Back to Lowlands. So yun, no, yung quick experience natin dito sa motor ng aking pinsan. Shout out sa aking pinsan. Tatanong ko muna sa kanya kung gusto niya disclose yung pangalan kaya hindi ko siya pinapangalanan. But yeah, this is his Yamaha MT-09. I think it's a 2021 model. Ayan yung quick experience. Biglaan. Actually hindi ko rin akalain na biglang gusto niya sumama sa rides. So dito na lang tatapusin yung video. Hindi ko alam, paano mahaba pang view. Feeling ko mahaba ito, dami ko sinabi But yeah, if you have reached this part of the video, thank you so much sa aking pinsan na nagpa-experience itong MT-09 niya. Big shout out and thank you. If you haven't already yet, please consider subscribing. Lagi po sinasabi, it really helps the channel grow a lot para magkaroon tayo ng mas maraming mas malakas attraction. And yeah. Alright, this has been your Tito Pam saying stay down, stay brown. Bye for now. Peace out.